What if I told you that the dreams of a high school athlete, once filled with the roar of the crowd and the glory of the game, could take a dark, unexpected turn, leading to tragedy that shakes a city?
And what if that story unfolded in the very heart of New York City, at one of its most iconic addresses? Stay with us. You're about to hear a story that's hard to believe, but tragically true.
Welcome to the Daily Dose of Delight podcast. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Michael. We're here in the studio, ready to bring you a dose of, well, today it's more of a dose of stark reality, but with the hope that understanding can bring some light.
That's right, Michael. Today we're diving deep into a story that has gripped the nation, the tragic events surrounding Shane D. Tamura. Now, for those of you just tuning in or perhaps hearing this name for the first time, Shane D. Tamura has been identified as the alleged gunman in a horrific shooting that took place on Monday, July 28, 2025, right here in Midtown Manhattan.
It happened in an office tower at 345 Park Avenue, a building many of you might recognize as housing significant corporate offices, including the NFL headquarters. The details are still emerging, but what we know so far is truly shocking. Tamura, who was 27 years old and from Las Vegas, Nevada, allegedly shot and killed two people, one of whom was an off-duty NYPD officer. He then tragically died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Can you imagine the scene? Surveillance footage reportedly shows him entering that building, a bustling, everyday office tower carrying an AR-15 style rifle. It's just a chilling image. And Michael, this story gets even more complex when you consider the potential motives.
Absolutely, Jenny. While the authorities haven't officially confirmed a motive, there's been a lot of speculation online. The prevailing theory, and one that resonates deeply, is that this horrific act might be linked to unfulfilled NFL aspirations. It turns out Shane D. Tamura was a former high school football player.
Yes, he was. Our research shows he played as a running back and defensive back for Granada Hills Charter High School in California, graduating in 2016. Think about that for a moment. A young man with what we can assume were dreams of making it big in football, a dream many young athletes share, seemingly taking such a devastating path.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What happens in someone's life between graduating high school with those dreams and then, years later, finding themselves in such a tragic situation? We've tried to find more information about his professional background beyond his high school football career or any current employment, but those details aren't readily available in the public domain right now, given the sensitive nature of the ongoing investigation.
And that's where the questions really start to pile up. What was his journey like after high school? Were there struggles, disappointments? It's a stark reminder that we often only see the surface of people's lives. This incident is not just a news headline. It's a deeply human tragedy with so many unanswered questions.
It certainly is, Jenny, and it also highlights the profound impact that such events have on communities, on families, and on our collective sense of safety. The reverberations from something like this are felt far and wide.
Absolutely. And before we wrap up, we want to ask all of you, our amazing listeners, to please subscribe to the Daily Dose of Delight podcast if you haven't already. And don't forget to click that bell button so you're always notified when a new episode drops. Your support helps us bring you these deep dives and important conversations.
We're always trying to bring you engaging and informative content, and your feedback is incredibly valuable. So please, if you have thoughts on today's episode or any of our episodes, or if there's a topic you'd like us to explore, reach out. You can leave us a comment on our platform or find us on social media. We'd love hearing from you.
This story of Shane D. Tamura is a difficult one to process, but it's crucial to understand these events as they unfold. We'll continue to follow any developments and bring you updates as they become available.
For now, that's all we have for today's episode of the Daily Dose of Delight podcast. Thank you for joining us.
We appreciate you tuning in. Stay connected, and we'll see you next episode.
Bye for now.